Hey, good evening YouTube. How y'all doing? Good, I hope. Anyhow, I'm gonna do another review tonight. I told you I'd be doing a few. Tonight I'm gonna be doing a beer that is from New Zealand. Yes, I am. I was gonna do another Alchemist beer, but it's not cold. It's the Alchemist Bock, but anyways. So, I decided to do this one. So, the one I decided to do now is a silver medal in 2010 at the Australian International Beer Awards. It is the Renaissance English Style Pale Ale. Perfection. Renaissance Brewing Company, Marlborough, New Zealand. Creamy and tart with toffee notes, a classic hoppy English Style Ale. It's a 1.9 fluid ounces, 500 milliliter bottle for us Canadians, a pint in the UK, and ounces in the States. It's 5% ABV. It says best keep refrigerated and served in a large stemmed tulip shaped glass. Well, I didn't bring a stemmed or tulip glass up, so you're going to see what I'm going to use. So there you have it. I really am fond of this brewing company. Every one of their beers I've had so far, I think there's only 3 of them I've had. The Porter, the Stout, and the IPA were all good. So anyhow, there's a bit of a story on the back, and I'm not going to read it. If you want to read it, go pick it up. It should be in the LCBO. I don't know right about now, but it should come back out soon. Anyhow, so because it's an English style, I'm going to use an English style pop glass. Yes, I am. So the cap is your standard Renaissance cap, and like I said, every beer I've had from this company is fantastic. Some nice head there, the foam is coming out. Look at that. It's a beauty of a beer. It looks beautiful. Nice color. Look at that color. Very clear. Beautiful 2 fingers ahead. Look at that. Nice, thick, solid head. Tight, tiny bubbles. Kind of a off-white head. And there you have it. So there you have it. It is clear. It's kind of a dark, hay, slightly orange kind of color. More on the, it looks darker on the screen than it actually is, but it's a beautiful, beautiful looking beer. So that's a perfect beer, perfect looking beer. So without further ado, let's give her a smell and see what you think. Oh yeah. Very English style. Nice slight bit of sweetness. Very kind of like resiny style hops. Maybe some East Kent Golden. That might be in here. Or Fuggles. Or Steering Goldings. It smells very English. Anyhow, that's what I'm getting from the bottle. Smell the glass. In the glass, yeah. You're getting some caramel malts. I don't know how familiar you guys are with English style beers or English style pale ales, but back in the day, in the 1800s and stuff, most pale ales and IPAs were made with just pale malt. Nothing else. No caramel, no crystal malt, nothing. Just 100% pale malt. There's different styles, like in different areas. You have like very, some were very lightly roasted pales, and some were a little slightly darker. But in the 1800s, I think all the way 1700s, 1800s, all the way up. They just used 100% malt, or pale malt, sorry, and mostly English style hops. Like I said, English, your East Kent Goldings, your Foggles, Styrian Goldings, you know, those type of plain simple hops. But it smells fantastic. Like, it's a beautiful looking beer. I'm gonna sip it. Cheers. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you guys can find it, go get it. Give it a whirl. Wow. Very good. Very, very refreshing. Very light tasting. Medium carbonation. Mostly resiny type hops. Delicious, very delicious beer. I can drink this all day. Very sessionable, very, very sessionable. Alright. Take a swig of this thing right up front. Get a nice little bit of sweet malt kind of character. As it trickles across your tongue, it's kind of a mix mash of flavors. You get some biscuit in there, some nutty kind of characteristics, some very resiny type hops. A very faint amount of toffee. Each time you take a swig of this thing, it like cleanses your palate because of that resiny type hops. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful beer. Beautiful. So, like I said, nice little bit of sweetness, some biscuit, so like kind of like tea biscuit kind of characteristics. A slight bit of nuttiness, like walnuts or almonds. You do pick up a slight bit of toffee. That might be the sweetness you're getting at the front. Excuse me. And it's just very, very easy drinking. Very, very clean, crisp, refreshing. It's very, very sessionable. Very, very tasty, and it's slightly on the bitter side. But it's not like, because it's because of the type of hops they're using, the resiny type of hops, it like clears your palate right away, so it doesn't stick around and finishes nice and dry. You know, it's a very, very sessionable pale ale. You can drink this with all kinds of food, fish and chips, a pizza, some old cheddar. You know, stuff like that. So, not much more I can tell you, but if you guys can find this, go get it, because it is very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. So, there you have it. Got some two-row in there. I'm going to say there's a slight bit of biscuit malt in there because of that biscuity, nutty kind of flavor. I'm going to say there's some caramel crystal malts in there for that like toffee character that you're getting. maybe Carafoam, Carapils. Yeah. Hops, like I said, I'm gonna say East Kent Golden, or something similar to that. Yeah. So not much more I can tell you. This is a very, very good beer. A very, very good English style pale ale. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas, suggestions down there in the box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye.